Good morning. Welcome back to another Ship With Me video and what sold over the weekend. My name's Destiny, and we're also going to be revealing our giveaway winner today. Someone did guess correctly, only one person, so that made drawing for it very easy. I actually didn't have to draw. I just went on there. I tried to reply to every comment, or at least heart it. I read all of them. Not that there was a ton. I think like 40 comments. But I'm very happy with that, and I pulled up who won, so I'll be doing that at the end and tell you how to contact me. So, yeah, my Poshmark sales have been literally dead again. I shipped out Saturday morning. I can't remember if I shipped Poshmark sales out or not. I think I did. After that, I did not have a Poshmark sale until the middle of the night. So, but a couple things I wanted to touch on. This is a little, quick little story time thing, I guess. Did you guys, if you were on Kidizen, you probably saw they just shut down like out of nowhere. So due to Poshmark being crazy, Kidizen shutting down, I've tried to open up some more avenues of income, and I did start a Depop shop, which I might have talked about in my last one, but I've had 3 Depop sales now. The first 2 were on Halloween. This one just came in this morning. This is a shipping hit mailer. I do have a code with them now, which I'm super excited about. And 2 people have used it, so thank you so much. But you can use my code DESTINY15 to get 15% off that shipping hit. And they have the cutest mailers. I've been using them for a long time, just now got my code. And they are free shipping. So anyway, getting off track here. This Depop is I'll put up a picture here. This seemed like a perfect Depop item to me. This Vera Bradley purse. And I already packaged it because I had to figure out how I was going to ship it. It's not like heavy or anything like that, but I didn't have a box for it, so I decided to use this big mailer. It should be fine. I did put on here not to bend it. I don't think it would break it, but it's kind of straw. So this sold on Depop for $25 plus $6.99 shipping. It's going to Brooklyn, New York. And then I've had that for quite a while. I got it at the bins in Florida, so I didn't have very much into it. And Depop shipping or fees are very low. Like, they don't have seller fees, but they do have a processing fee. And then I've boosted all my listing, which is an 8% fee. I'm just trying out different things over there. So I got $27.85, and then I paid $6.09 for shipping on Pirate Ship, and then just inputted my tracking. So I made about $21 on that bag, and it's been sitting for almost 2 years. So thank you, Depop. I have several sales I've already packaged up because they were like random. But this is going to be a very short video because my sales were trash this weekend, which we have the big election tomorrow. Halloween was last week, so I'm sure that was a lot of what influenced these poor sales. I did list quite a bit, but I'm always a little behind. I'm going to pull out my one Poshmark sale. Is right here, already packaged up. It is this Lovers and Drifters, I believe is the brand, which if you look that up, some of their stuff's a little risque. But this happens to be a huge jacket. You'll see in the picture, it's like really fluffy. I got this in my ThreadUp January 200 pounds. And so we're still making money on this stuff. This sold for $28 with discounted shipping. So I make $20.38. I wanted a lot more than that for it, but since it's been sitting almost a year, glad it sold. I had just recently dropped the price, and it was taking up so much room in my storage place, which is now my daughter's closet, so I'm trying to clear that out of the big things. I was going to make a video about like discount shipping versus non-discounted shipping, but I think I'm going to start that next week. I'm just going to leave my discount shipping on, and starting Monday of next week, which would be the 11th, which I think is Veterans Day, so we probably won't have shipping that day, but I'm going to start that day, see how many sales I make, and then on the 18th, I will turn it off for the week. And then my husband and I are going to Missouri for a couple weeks to see his family for Thanksgiving. But anyway, so I was going to do that now, but because my sales have been so much trash on Poshmark, I'd like to give them a fair shot starting next week. All right, so I showed you my Depop sale. I showed you my Poshmark sale. Obviously, Kidizen is gone. Nothing on Curtsy this week. So we're going to jump right into, we had 4 on eBay and actually 3 on Mercari, which is shocking to me. So first up, on eBay is this airy, like, kind of like a pullover cropped t-shirt though. So I guess it's just like a hooded t-shirt, but it's cropped with long sleeves. Someone sent me an offer for $10. I accepted because it wasn't anything really special. This came in my recent Thread Up 200 Pounds I unboxed on the channel. These mailers are also from Shipping Hip. And the winner today is going to win 25 mailers from the Christmas collection that just dropped. So I'm excited about that. I haven't ordered any from myself for that yet. I need to get through my fall mailers. Plus I have these ones I haven't even opened yet, but I'm super excited to use. So I probably shouldn't order any Christmas ones until I get through these mushrooms, if I can get through them, if my sales will pick up. But, oh, I said Brooklyn, New York. This coat is going to Denver, Colorado. This shirt is going to Montevallo. If I'm saying that somewhat correctly. Montevallo, Alabama. So, you know, sales are bad when Mercari is beating Poshmark. Like, for me, like, I don't know. That just, it doesn't happen ever. Alright, I'm trying to, my computer is running super slow this morning, so it could be because I have several tabs open. I actually don't have my Depop notifications turned on, but because I don't want just a random bunch of notifications coming through. But I went on to my eBay and the Vera Bradley bag was delisted. So I'm like, oh, I bet that sold on Depop, and it had. And I was pretty excited about that. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so I'm trying to keep this in order so my shipping is, or my editing is not a nightmare, but we'll just see. I had talked about opening 2 Facebook lots from, I'm in a group on Facebook. It's called like Reseller Mystery Boxes or something like that. I'm in a group. I had 2 lots come in last week, and one of them had 2 different lots in it, and then I bought a separate one. Well, one of the ones she sent me was not as described at all. She put it was excellent use condition plus, and 2 jeans had such bad puckering. 2 of the pairs of shorts had stains, some that looked questionable. One of them on the back, it was all from Buckle, so like different Buckle brands. It had a patch on the back that it was all peeling, and we kind of went back and forth for a while about that, but finally she agreed. She agreed to send me a partial refund, which I didn't really feel like it was enough because so many things were damaged, that I told her I would pay to ship it back to her. So I did, and I ended up getting a full refund except for the shipping I paid. So anyway, I have a order of like 35 items that it's kind of a mystery to me. So if you want me to unbox that, just let me know down below, because it was $200 for like 35 items. I think she put like bread and butter, but all excellent condition. I saw just different like Harley Davidson and American Eagle, just stuff like that. So if you're interested in something like that, just let me know down in the comments. All right, next is this Lululemon top. This actually did come in a Facebook buy. There's a girl on there that I love to buy from. She's so sweet, and she always sends the best quality. I never have an issue with that. So I'm trying to figure out where I put my mailers. So this came from her, and it sold for my full price of $34.44 because I'm running a sale, and then they also used my coupon. So they got 12% off, whatever that might be. So it probably sold for closer to $30 plus shipping. And this sold within a day of listing, I think it was. It's a size 10. All right, and this is going to Mariposa, California. Maybe that's right. Okay. All right, we got 2 more eBay sales. Maybe the speed will pick up on my thing loading. That's why I'm being a little chatty today. All right, next on eBay is this J. Crew scarf that came in my Madewell and J. Crew accessories buy, I believe. Let me check here. The second time I got them, and this is a 100% merino wool scarf. And it did not have the tags. It was new without tags. The only tag it actually does have is this, I believe. This like wool thing. but it may have another tag on it. But this, someone sent me an offer on. I think I had it listed close to 40, maybe like 35. Somebody sent me an offer for 17, which this has been listed for several months, but I did counter to 20 and she accepted right away and paid. So I'm okay with that. Still waiting on it to load, so we'll go ahead and get this bag up. Maybe if I close down some of these tabs, I don't really know. I can take off Poshmark for a little bit. And I have YouTube pulled up so I can do the winner at the end. Let's see here. Okay, I think it's starting to load. Let me know if your sales have been good, if they've been trashy, non-existent. Like, it was a slow weekend. I do think that the influx of my sales, like where I had a ton before, was somewhat from me relisting my entire closet, basically, on all my platforms. So right now, everything except for what has renewed today at 61 days is up to 60 days or less. And I'm trying to keep up with that daily. And that could be why some of this is, selling faster. Okay, I can open the label for this and print it, I guess, if the eBay stuff's going to take forever. This is on Mercari. I'm going to print this out. So this, I already packaged up, you'll see on the screen, is a Zara coat in a size extra small. This actually also came in that thread up 200 pounds from January. And it will be going out tomorrow. I had this listed so embarrassingly high because for some reason I couldn't find this exact one, but it looked like a lot of these were vlogger favorites, and sometimes the Zara, and you can get things. I think it was 100% wool, or it was at least a wool blend. Let's see. I just put wool, and it was like one button. But anyway, this is going to Everett, Washington, and it sold for $30 on Mercari. So I had it listed at like $99. I'm happy with $30. I just relisted that at like $40. So when she sent me the offer, I was glad to accept it. But that's going UPS because it's pretty heavy. So that'll have to wait until tomorrow when my sister will be in town and she can take that. Because if you didn't see, now they're saying if you try to ship anything that's UPS at USPS, they will destroy it and get rid of it, which is not something I want to happen. My post office, before they made an announcement, I haven't asked them since, I'm not going to risk it, but they were fine with it because it does have a USPS label on it. And I know different post office will tell you different things all the time, but where I live in a really small town, they were fine with that. I tell you, for only having like 8 or 9 sales, this video is turning out to be longer than I thought because I'm having to be a little more chatty than normal. Okay, and this is going to Colton, California. The scarf. My children are getting bored, and so they're wanting to fill things with water and do all kinds of things. All right, so next, our last sale on eBay is this pair of Gymshark leggings. I don't know about you guys, but Gymshark absolutely does not do good for me at all. So I had these listed at like 20 or 25. They were a size XXL. They came, where did I get these? In a Facebook buy. But when someone sent me an offer for 10, I accepted it because I have Gymshark I've had for years sitting around, and it just will not move. And I don't want to sit on these forever. And they'd only been listed a few days, so maybe I could have gotten more, but not worth it to me to have them sitting in a box in here forever. All right, so that was our last eBay. I just hit 1,000 feedback on eBay. I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm thankful that only 3 out of 1,001 actually have been negative, and all pretty recent, but it's fine. I'm over that now. This is going to Oviedo, Florida. Oviedo. Okay. All right. Lastly, we have 2 more Mercari sales. So let's see here. We're going to go with this one first. This sold for full price in the middle of the night. This is a Delta Burke bra. It only retailed for $28. This was actually given to me for free. I keep thinking my polymailers are down there. But anyway, this was given to me for free. So $15 of profit. And I just relisted this. It had been listed a while, but that's the beauty of relisting with Vendu. Bulk delisting, relisting, that a lot of older items are starting to move, because I tried to keep Poshmark pretty current, but I didn't. I have almost 1,800 items listed, and at least 800 of them were over 60 days old because I just couldn't keep up. But with Vendu, it was super easy to do, and it feels good not to have that, like all those stale listings. Now when I'm sending offers, they're going to very recent likers, so I'm happy with that. This is going to Adrian, Michigan. And our last sale, let me mark that as shipped from Mercari, because they'll bug me if I don't. Our last sale, you probably saw this. Ironically, this was the very last thing I sold on Kitizen, was one of these dresses. It is by the brand Zuni, and I did a Facebook buyout lot, well, not a buyout, but like several children's items. I think I got 33, all from Nordstrom brands and stuff like that. Someone offered me $15 on Mercari for this, and I did accept. I had $4.90 into per piece. Okay, maybe we can make it through this video. So last week, sold one of these dresses on Kitizen, which turned out to be my very last sale on Kitizen. But I packaged it with you guys, and then I shipped it and everything. But on Kitizen, if you don't use their labels, you have to input the tracking. And their shipping was pretty expensive, so I did it through Pirate Ship. Well, I forgot to input the tracking. So very thankfully, I had just input it that morning and then found out they were closing. So it did take a few days, but I got my $16 or whatever it was as a cash out. So I think this week the app is going to be gone completely. So that's why I'm definitely trying out some other things. Kitizen was never a big seller for me, but you never know. And right now with Poshmark doing all its shenanigans, who knows? All right, this is going to Park City, Kansas. All right, so I'm going to tell you about our giveaway winner now, and it is Tracy Woodman 7675. I'll put her comment right here on the screen. She said it was Norway, and that is where the gloves went. And then I'll also put just like a little screenshot right here of, I'll blot out the guy's name and exact address, but you can see that it did go to Norway, or it's heading there. It probably hasn't made it yet. But I thought that was pretty exciting. There was a second lady who, I believe is a lady. I can look through these comments. She said she was going to guess Norway, but then since she had seen someone else had guessed it, oh, right here. She's like, my first guess was Norway, but I see someone comment that already, so my second choice is Croatia. So I'm going to give it to the other lady who only guessed Norway. And yeah, so Tracy, if you want to contact me on Instagram, if you have that, it's at Retro by Destiny. Just send me a DM. Or if you want to email me, I'll put my email in the description of this video, and you can send me an email so we can get your address, and I will just go on Shipping Hip, input your address and name, and just ship them directly to you from Shipping Hip. That way there's no middle ground here, and I'll immediately send you the tracking after I do that. You have a week to contact me, and after that, if I don't hear from you, I will do a different giveaway so we can give away some of these poly mailers. But the other thing is, if you do email me, please comment on this video or the other one or any video so I know you did email me, because I don't check that email super often, but I'll try to check it this week since I know you'll be in contact. But it also is a little easier on Instagram. But I thank you all so much for watching today. It was, like I said, a really slow weekend, but I always look forward to making these, and I hope you guys enjoy watching them. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!